Folks, today I'm going to talk about 4 e-commerce stocks that can give you a good head start for 2021. Now, before we talk about the specific stocks, let me talk about the e-commerce industry to begin with. A lot of companies, US companies and international companies, are switching to e-commerce. Why? Because COVID infections are running wild and a lot of physical stores are still closed. And remember, there is no final day or period when all of this COVID is going to be behind us. And we are behind schedule. If you look back a year ago, right now, there was estimations that this was going to be done with by the end of the year. Well, we're already in the 3rd week of January 2021, and we only have 2 vaccines. There's still a shortage of vaccines. There's still a complete disorganization in terms of who's going to get the vaccines, when they're going to get the vaccines. There's a 3 or 4 week buildup period between the multiple doses. The vaccines need to be stored in a specific temperature. The bottom line is this, and I've said it for almost a year now. I've been saying this for about 10 months. Folks, the world is not binary. We didn't get into this in one day, and we're not going to get out of this COVID in one day. And that's why a lot more business is going to be transacted online in 2021 than ever before. The entire industry is going to be supercharged. Now, we're going to see hiccups in the e-commerce industry across the world, just like any other stock. I mean, look at Amazon. When the stock market goes down, it corrects just as well, but it has a good relative strength. That means it tends to outperform the broader economy. So today, I'm going to give you 4 stocks, some US, some international, that are in the forefront of the e-commerce industry. And again, as soon as people get vaccinated, especially towards the second half of 2021, remember, markets discount everything that's known. And the panic, the frustration that we saw with people buying up toilet paper, volatility index going to 80 last year, unheard of numbers, I don't think we're going to see that anymore. And little by little, the market is going to start reflecting the new world or the world after COVID. But I'm going to tell you right now, the thing that I'm seeing is a lot more dependability and a lot more reliance on e-commerce than ever before. So if anything, these stocks will only be pushed forward into their technological advancement and growth. And now, without further ado, let's look at these 4 e-commerce leaders. First stock, and you might not have heard of this stock, it's called JMIA. It's the first time I'm talking about this stock. Ticker symbol is JMIA. The 1-year return for this stock is 501% return. What do they do? Provides e-commerce services. The company offers products which include dresses, leggings, skirts, polo shirt, belts, all throughout the world, beauty products, range of products from children, and they're in Germany, which means it's an international company. If you look at the chart of this stock, you will see, it'll take like a second to get here, but you will see that the stock is making some massive headways. The stock is trading right now near $44 per share. It's almost at a new high. It made an all-time high around Christmas time, and now it's coming back up. And remember, Biden is going to put a lot more money in the pockets of consumers. That money is going to be going back into the consumer discretionary sector. That means this company and similar companies are going to be profiting from it. If you look at a long-term part of the chart, the stock hasn't been this high since about April of 2019. That's almost 2 years ago. And the fact that it peaked out, opened higher, went down, went all the way to about $5-6 a share. Now it's making a comeback is very instrumental. And I do like this stock, especially when you're looking at it breaking out to swing highs. The next stock I want to look at is a stock that I've told you guys about. Etsy. It's an e-commerce service, provides online, offline marketplace for buyers and sellers. They provide art, things for mobile accessories, jewelry, weddings, and so forth and so forth. 1-year return for the stock, 319%. 5-year return, 2,600%. And the best part, if you look at the stock on a technical basis, and here's the best part, most of these stocks, all of these stocks, as a matter of fact, have a lot more upside potential to go. These are not stocks that have peaked out. Etsy's trading at $215, $216 a share. The stock is, if you look at the long-term chart, you will see it's making all-time highs. And I believe 2021 will be an amazing year for this company. Remember, people are buying homes. They need things for the house. Interest rates are low, and they're going to stay low. There's a lot of refinancing. There's a lot of buying, and people are buying things from Etsy to furnish their homes, accessorize their homes, and so forth. And again, this is not a sector that's going to be impacted too much if the economy continues to expand, and that's where we're at right now. And also, it's not subject too much to inflationary pressures, which is key right now as well. Next stock, PINDU. I love the name, PINDU. What do they do? E-commerce platform around users to buy group buying deals, primarily through WeChat, which is a Chinese app. Tencent, one of the biggest companies in China. 1 year return, 330%. This PINDU is doing something right. If you look at the stock's chart, which we will get to in just a second here, takes a minute to load, you will see the stock that's trading at about $167. It started an ascent. It was going sideways, started an ascent at around $75, and now it has nearly doubled that price, or more than doubled. It made an all-time high around the 187 level. It's currently trading about 167, 68, and I think we're going to break out again. The bottom line is I like this stock, and I've been bullish on it for quite some time. And I love the fact that it has some Chinese exposure. Chinese GDP was one of the few countries that had positive GDP in 2020. They're shrugging COVID faster than we are, and I believe the company has a lot more upside potential left. Last, finally, my favorite e-commerce stock, MELI. It's the largest e-commerce site in South America. I've been incredibly bullish on this stock. Folks, it's almost at 1900. I was recommending this stock when it was about $700 a share. 5-year return near 1,700% plus. And again, South America, they're expecting to be a lot more growth. They've been in a recession for quite some time, but this company has taken off. Wait till you see the chart on this stock. It is literally a runaway stock. It's like Amazon. Look at this thing. And if you look at a 1-year chart, you will see it's just been cooking with gas. Look at this breakout near the $700 level, which is when I said this is a buy. It's now at the $1,900 level, and I'm still saying it's a buy at these levels. These e-commerce stocks, there's not a lot of them, and once they take off, they take off. Remember, folks, the world is turning away from traditional brick and mortar commerce to e-commerce. And if you are in this industry right now, there's a lot of upside potential going into 2021. So my favorite 4 e-commerce stocks are JMIA, JMIA ticker symbol, Etsy, ticker symbol ETSY, PDD, ticker symbol PINDU, or PINDU's the name, ticker symbol PDD, and MELI, Mercado Libre. Love this company. Absolutely love it. I think these 4 stocks will give you a good edge and a good head start into the world of e-commerce. And again, folks, consumer discretionary is expected to grow in double digits by the end of 2021. They're beaten down expectations, but remember, the market always discounts everything that it knows and looks ahead. And right now, it's looking ahead at e-commerce. I hope that helps.